Hello, I'm Reagan, Fields Development Director at Old State House Museum, and today we're talking about presidents that visited Arkansas. And with me is Revis Edmonds, our historian, and Ronald Reagan came, and he had a little incident where he made a funny really quickly. He was quick on his toes.
A few weeks after Reagan was sworn in 1981, he was the victim of an assassination attempt.
Yes, he was.
And a lot more attention was paid to his security from that point on. 31st of October 1984, and the weekend before the general election, on Saturday, he comes into Little Rock, stays next door at what was then the Excelsior Hotel. 10,000 screaming admirers packed into the State House Convention Center, waiting for the president to arrive, and of course once he did, with all the dignitaries on the stage. And once the crowd settled down, he begins his talk, a balloon popped. And just very quickly, just right after the balloon popped,
now, his economic plan has two basic parts. One, missed me. Thank you.
And of course, the speech went on, and he went on the next Tuesday to win a 49-state landslide for a second term. Well, he would return one more time.
Yes, and there was a little word he got mixed up on.
Maybe a little bit. He was campaigning, and again, this was the last week of the election. He had been on a campaign tour for his vice president, who was the Republican nominee that year, George Bush. And Reagan appeared at a large airport rally at the Little Rock National Airport, we call it now Clinton National. And as he came from the plane, he was greeted by former Congressman Ed Bethune, great friend of the museum. And Congressman Bethune gave him a placard that read, "I'm a bush hog." And of course, waving it, and then before he came off the plane, they were leading the crowd in the hog call, the Razorback hog call. And of course, we know it as Woo Pig Sooie. President Reagan was not really familiar with it, and he chanted with the crowd, but it came out as, "Hey, Pig Sooie." So
I know some of you out there can't read what this says. It says, "I'm a bush hog." Hey, Pig Sooie.
no one really noticed it or minded, and Bush carried Arkansas the next week. And while that was his last visit to Arkansas, he still left a ton of goodwill and memories among Arkansans that still last to this day.
This has been a conversation in the gallery featuring our presidents that visited Arkansas. If you want to know more, there are many more stories in blogs on our website, www.oldstatehouse.com. We hope to see you again in Conversation in the Gallery.